Well, so the Prime Minister Kishida was speaking in stump speeches for local election candidates, and apparently a young man who was arrested, 24, had thrown what appeared to be maybe a pipe bomb or smoke bomb. It went off, and then people immediately surrounded him and pushed him onto the ground, including an older gentleman who looked like he had him in a headlock and was punching him in the face. And so he was arrested on charges of a public obstruction of public duties. And so that investigation will continue.
Yeah, and James, impossible not to be reminded of Shinzo Abe's assassination just 9 months ago. Of you've seen the security details around Japanese politicians. Talk to us a little bit about the changes that have come into force since Abe's killing.
Right. Actually, when that news flash went off, my heart sort of sank because I remember, what had happened in July of last year with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. The difference, though, is that in Kishida's case, he was the current prime minister, so the security detail is actually quite tight and quite big. It's probably about 100 security officers, as well as sort of secret agent or secret service agents, and also regular police. And I also covered the prime minister, a while back, and he always had a very, very tight security detail. And sometimes I've actually been pushed out of the way when they're like going down the hall of Parliament. But after the incident last year, they've tightened it, and they've also put out a lot more sort of public display of force in terms of just having more uniformed police officers to try to sort of guard against any sort of issues, and also to, I think, maybe scare people off that might try to do something like this. And so in this case, security has been tightened quite a bit, especially for these local elections where the prime minister and other political officials are, trying to meet the people and shaking hands and getting pictures taken and selfies taken. So security has gotten much tighter, but it's kind of concerning that someone was able to get this close with what apparently looks like a bomb, a pipe bomb, or maybe a smoke bomb. So that, I think, is something that they'll have to look into.